Hello again.
Hello.
I'm very happy to be together with Arjun, my first Jyotish teacher. Thankful for your time,
Thank you.
knowing how busy you are, dealing with your institute in Kolkata, traveling more than half a year
Yeah.
abroad. So, in between two travelings, you visited the place where I am. So, we are talking
Yeah.
about the planets at the moment. So, what is next?
Today we are going to talk about Rahu. Definitely, we don't want to make Rahu wait, otherwise he will be angry with us.
Okay.
Yes. So Rahu is definitely what is commonly called the head of the dragon. Basically, Rahu and Ketu was one single demon, we can say Asura, called Swarbhanu. For some reason, I don't want to go into all those reasons. You will get those reasons in the internet
Shiva
easily.
Puranam, maybe? Is
No,
it there?
maybe in Vishnu Purana it will be
Also.
easier. So and Vamana Purana,
Yeah.
all these. So there you will get information that Lord Krishna with Lord Vishnu with his Sudarshana Chakra cut off the head of this demon, but somehow the demon became immortal, and so at one part
Shiva
of the sky.
helped, I heard.
Yes. In one part of the sky is Rahu, and in exactly the opposite direction, in the other part of the sky is Ketu. So, astronomically speaking, they are astronomical points, the intersection points between moon's path and sun's path. So basically, but I am going to talk more about Rahu, how it works in the horoscope, how it works in our lives.
Okay.
Because planets in astrology does not mean what planet means in astronomy. In astronomy, Pluto was a planet, now it is not a planet. It can change. But in astrology, things don't change so easily. Because spirituality is a very developed subject and science is a developing subject. Things change in science. But spirituality, some things are truth always. So, astrology, I'm not challenging scientists, I'm just saying that some aspect of astrology it has a spiritual aspect, of course, because scientists are also great servants of humanity, of the world. We have to respect them also.
Yeah,
But
we do.
yes, definitely. But in this case, I would say that any astronomical points or heavenly bodies which are having influence on the earth, we the creatures of the earth are calling them planets. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
That was
So
good.
Rahu is, you see, mostly you will see Rahu is the future, Ketu is the past, Rahu is where it is your desires. There are some things which you will see in many places.
Rahu is what first?
Rahu is your future, where you can go, where you can move, how you can change.
Okay.
And Ketu is from what you are changing, what you are,
Okay.
where you are coming from. So there are some explanations like this, but the ancient Vedic texts talks about Rahu and Ketu in more concrete manner, how they can indicate different kinds of events in our lives, and what kind of characteristics Rahu and Ketu can give us. So, although Rahu and Ketu are described as cruel planets, or let's say harsh planets, hard planets, which are not easy to satisfy or calm down, but still we would say that even Rahu can have some exceptionally good sides, some advantageous sides. So, I will talk a little bit about the positive side of Rahu today. The negative side, I will say shortly. Rahu can get you yourself attracted to material desires, to material attachments. It can ask you, let's say, it can bring illusions. It can bring illusions. You will run after things which are not constant, which you will not be able to hold on to them for a long period, but still you want to hold on to them. So that may be money, that may be your young age, that may be the beauty of your wife. It can be many things which which are not constant, of course. So, anyways, but you see, Rahu is the head. So we have all the senses in the head, all the senses, okay, including skin, tongue,
Skin,
eyes,
yes.
ear,
Is there.
nose, everything.
Yeah.
So what happens is it always is looking to satisfy the senses.
Okay.
Yes, always looking. And because there is nothing below the head, it is not able to hold it.
Okay.
Everything gets lost.
Whatever we take from the
Yeah,
mouth,
yeah.
it's going.
It's gone. So desires are very difficult to be satisfied for Rahu people. They just don't know where to stop. So, and they can be worried also of losing them. But the other bad side of Rahu is they like to gamble with their lives, with their money, with their decision making, with houses, with personal life. They have a tendency to take big risks. Now, sometimes those risks can be explained through logic. Sometimes those risks are just beyond explanation because it's just their love, it's just their passion, fascination to jump into something.
Oh, right.
Yes. So it is slightly dangerous. It is slightly dangerous. And the very bad side of Rahu, especially when it is receiving some bad influence from the planet Mars, then they can be extremely aggressive. They can get into different kinds of conflicts and fights unnecessarily. They can make enemies out of dangerous people, and they can have a lot of problems, practical problems like surgeries on the body, and conflicts, even physical fights with people. There can be so many unpleasant things. But what happens if somebody has a positive Rahu? Some people get afraid. Oh, Rahu, Ketu, Shani, wow, I will die now, I'm gone. So don't be afraid of anything. Like maybe some people who have Rahu in a very positive or advantageous position, they are the real winners in the material world. But I won't ask you to aim to be winners in the material world. You have to maintain a balance between material, spiritual, family, happiness, everything. But still, for Kshatriyas, for Vaishyas, those who are working with administration, management, and money making industrialists, whatever kind of traders, for them, money is important. You have to make money so that you can do something for the society with that money. So, money has to come to the hands of good people. So if the Rahu is in good condition, then they are very hardworking. They are very sincere, very hardworking. At the same time, they are fast. They can finish their jobs quite fast. And they are ready to make big changes for the sake of development. They are not afraid to make changes.
The
No,
risky part
yes,
is now positive.
it becomes positive, and at the same time they will take risks, but it will be mixed with a little bit of caution, not completely reckless. Okay, and Rahu gives you very good luck in some kind of investments, network marketing, which is called multi-level marketing or MLM, these kind of things, and basically anything working with internet, selling something through internet. So it can give you very good luck in these kinds of things. And Rahu is also connected to fast movement. It can indicate the world of railways. It can indicate logistics, like big logistics, international logistics, of course. So if you have a great position of Rahu, but it has to be confirmed by a very good astrologer. Rahu and Ketu are not easy to judge. Not easy to judge. Slightest mistake can make you financially lucky to the unluckiest person. You have to see the nakshatras, you have to see aspects with other planets, which house, which sign. Rahu and Ketu are no joke. So they are giving results of 3 or 4 planets. They can become agents of 3, 4 planets. So you have to know the art of astrology properly. Then only you can suggest any activities connected to Rahu or Ketu to your client or to your friend. Okay. So if Rahu is in really good position, you will have very lucky foreign contacts. Along with Shani or Saturn, Rahu is the other planet which can give you really very good foreign contacts. But I must say, it is not a rule. But because I'm working with all kinds of countries and societies for the last 12 years, and before that, for 13 more years, I've been working a lot in India itself. So, according to my 25 hours experience, I have 25 years experience, I have noticed that Rahu often connects you to people and countries with different religion than yours. Yes, now Saturn can indicate different religion, but Rahu mostly indicates a little more, I can see, Islamic countries, and Saturn more indicates Christian countries. Okay, this is just by statistics I have observed. There is no particular rule behind it.
Okay.
This is observation. But for a European, for example, Rahu can indicate movement or relocation to a place which has a completely different culture.
Okay.
where the weather, culture, everything is very different. Saturn indicates far away places, different countries, and Rahu indicates different cultures, different religions. So it is very big difference, very big difference in the situation around you, in the environment around you. So you see that Rahu, if it is good, it can make you a very successful political leader. It can be. Of course, just Rahu is not enough. You have to look at a lot of things. But it is one of the helpful things that is a strong Rahu can give you success in politics. And it will give you the ability to control even corrupt and so called dangerous or violent people.
Okay.
Yes.
If
Now,
it is strong enough
if it
and
is
in a
strong,
good
they
way.
can become your friends. They will tell
Okay.
you if you face any problem for anybody, let us know. I am with you. Don't worry, you are a good person. We will help you if you are in any kind of trouble. So you even can make friendships with rough people,
Underground people.
underground people. Okay. So and basically Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, Mercury, they don't have any fixed gender. Sometimes they are male and sometimes they are female. Depends on the position in the horoscope.
In the position.
So they are
In the
very
sign
important
maybe.
planets. In the sign, there are male signs, there are female signs. Gradually, we know them. Okay. So thank you so much for being with us. But don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want to hear slightly offbeat astrological discussions. Because this I am trying to tell you something from my practical experience,
Most
which are not usually discussed in videos. So I hope the young astrologers or just anyone who likes astrology will benefit to some extent from this. Stay connected with us, subscribe, press the bell icon, all that you know already what to do. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you again.
Thank you so much.